Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. How are you doing this wonderful Talk to People Tuesday? How are you doing in Team Effort Network World family? We have delved into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. This is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, along with my business partner, One Star, Pastor Del Wafer. And you know how we do it. The line is open. Please take the time, take your phone off speaker, introduce yourself, and let us know where you are calling in from. Good morning, Molly. How are you?
Derek from the UK.
Hi, Derek from the UK. Welcome. So we are so looking forward to hearing from you today.
I'm looking forward to, doing my little spot. Thank you very much. How are you doing?
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Family, get your guests on the call. We have a guest on all the way from the UK with team leader Anita Poole. I'm looking forward to that. I am indeed. So get your guests on this call. You're going to hear some great things that's happening all the way in the UK. Well, this is a Team Up and Lifestyle call. Family, go right ahead. Who's on the call? Where's your calling?
Williams, Walterboro, South Carolina. Great day and team.
Yes, it is. Welcome, South Carolina. Good to have you this morning.
Paul Jackson from Mount Heights. Welcome back.
Mr. Paul Jackson, thank you very much, sir. How are you?
I'm doing magnificently. It's a beautiful, magnificent day.
Yes, it is a beautiful day in our nation's capital. Very beautiful indeed. Thank you for being here. Well, who else is with us? Come on, family. Keep your time on his wishes. Renee and
Good morning. Testimonial to DH, a.k.a. KT, called from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, Atlanta. Okay, Atlanta, Georgia, been like only you do it. Welcome to the call. And I heard Vanetta. Hi, Vanetta. How are you, dear?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good to have you in the house. Good to have you here.
Yes, ma'am.
Glad from Houston. Houston is in the house. Houston, Texas. Welcome. Good to have you here this morning. Thank you, ma'am.
Sarah from D.C. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you so very much. How are you from Washington, D.C.?
Blessed, truly blessed.
Yes, you are. You got to keep spreading those blessings, all right?
Harriet Hagan, Bartsville, Maryland.
Hi, Miss Hagan from Bartsville. I remember that little dance step you put. Were you at the superintendent event on Saturday?
Yes.
Yes. You were cutting up on that dance floor, weren't you?
Oh, was I?
No, I think so.
Kiara Taylor, Washington, D.C.
Hi, Miss Taylor. How are you this morning?
I'm doing amazing.
I know you are. Great things are happening, and you're a part of it. Well, family, we get ready to meet in just a few moments. You want to introduce yourself? Go right ahead before we leave out.
It's showtime. The Sonia Bridges from Clinton, Maryland.
All right, showtime. Let's get this thing on the road, showtime. Let's get this thing started.
Let's go.
We don't want to leave. Hi, Clinton. Clinton's in the house. Welcome, Clinton, Maryland. How are you this morning?
Good, you.
I'm doing great. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
George from Detroit.
Hey, George, representing Detroit. What's going on in Detroit, George?
We're doing it. How you doing?
I'm doing great, George. Man, we got to hear from you guys in Detroit. When are you going to be on with us?
Hey, we're working on some more cars right now. We got to catch up with Carolyn.
Yes, you do. We got to hear from you guys. I know y'all blowing it up. Carolyn got her, she's LTT qualified. I got to come and share what you're doing.
All right. Good to have you back.
Good to have you, George. Good to hear you this morning, sir.
Thank you.
All callers are muted.
Well, family, I'm excited about this call today. We have wonderful calls each and every day here on the Team Up and Lifestyle call. And it's such a joy and a blessing and a refresher to hear each and every one of your voices every morning as you call in. Speak your name. Get it out there. Let your name be known throughout the earth. So when we come together for the big events, they will seek you out. Where's Mr. Paul Jackson? Where's Mr. Schiller? Kentucky Millionaire and Makers. Where's George from Detroit? Where's Carolyn? They're going to look you out. So speak your name when you're calling in the morning so we can know who you are. When we come together face-to-face at these big events, it will be a time of rejoicing. Well, we have a fantastic call this morning, And I want to bring on my business partner. Before we do, I just want to, at the top of the hour, remind you to go in and book your room for the big event that's taking place on Saturday, September the 27th. And I want to give you that number again. For your room block, I want to give you two numbers. I want to give you the number to the hotel, and I want to give you the number for Maureen Smith. Maureen Smith will help you and walk you through if you're having difficulties getting your room booked. But the number to the hotel is 877-382-7299, 877-382-7299. And the number for executive county member, Maureen Smith, her number is 703-989-6254. 703-989-6254. And the code that you're going to use when you call to book your room, the code, it's a name. It's going to be 10 team effort. So that is the code. When you call, it's 10 team effort. So if you have any problems, just give Maureen Smith a call and she'll walk you through. Also, when Kevin's on, as you all know, coming from Atlanta, Georgia, to North Carolina, to Virginia, right here to the big event, they're setting up a bus trip. So he has a little bit of update information on that. Kevin, are you there to share that at the top of the hour?
Absolutely, Pastor. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. One-star Kevin Vaughn, welcome to the call. How are you, sir?
Good morning. I hope I'm not a little bit, Phil. I hear a little break up here. Am I okay on the line? Good morning, everyone.
It's breaking up a little bit, but it's still pretty good.
Fantastic. That's great. Well, thank you so much, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, everybody behind today. I tell you guys, thank you so much, Mel and Amy, for this wonderful opportunity that we all have. Incredible. But Pastor Denise, we are so excited down here in the ATL because we are traveling north on a custom bus to the Gaylord. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you some updates today. As promised, we are excited. I want everybody on the planet, if you will, but matter of fact, Pastor Denise, everybody in the state of Georgia, Alabama, close to the border of Georgia from Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and even Tennessee, guys. You guys want to connect and make sure you get on the bus to our awesome 10 event, East Coast 10 University coming up on September the 27th, ladies and gentlemen. Let me run down some quick updates for you again. Thank you so much, Pastor Denise, for the opportunity here. First of all, the 10 luxury bus trip to D.C. is coming up, guys, for the East Coast 10 University with Mel and Amy Gill. We're calling the 10 family, calling on all the 10 family, and people looking at the 10 family for the first time just want to come to the event and be a part of our wonderful time together. We're excited about that. Pastor Denise, we got a 55-passenger custom bus leaving from the ATL to North Carolina, to Maryland, to the Gaylord. And if it works out, we can even pick some people up on the way up to the network, up to the event at the Gaylord, too, as well. That's 55-passenger bus. And, guys, I want to tell you, get your pen and paper ready because you got to start today. We want to start you today. We're going to give everybody till Friday because we got a deadline. We want to put everybody on the list before Friday, ladies and gentlemen. So 55 customer bus will be leaving September the 26th, of course, traveling up north to the Maryland, D.C. area, of course. The departure time will be determined. We'll give you more details about that on the time. Leaving the Gaylord Sunday, that Sunday, the 28th, Pastor, or Monday. We're not sure which one yet because I know people are going to be doing some things on Sunday. At the events, we'll be looking at that with you as well. But right now, we'll probably be leaving Sunday, but it could be Monday, depending on what Melanie and Gil have going on up there as well. Also, too, guess what, Pastor Denise? $150 round trip. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Incredible. I got a great event planner. I'm going to give you her name in a minute as well. But $150 round trip, ladies and gentlemen, to the 10 event in our East Coast regional location at the Gaylord in Maryland, D.C., ladies and gentlemen. So that's a great deal, ladies and gentlemen. So for those who want to fly, those who don't want to even drive, maybe, let us do the driving for you. Have a great time. But $150 round trip, can't beat that, ladies and gentlemen. We're just excited. And most of all, Pastor, what we're excited about is the fact that we're all, as a 10 family, we'll be able to bond together and have a great time together. We're going to have some snacks. We're going to do some brief stops, of course, as well for restrooms. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have an awesome time going up and coming back as well. So $150 round trip. The next part, the deadline, as I mentioned earlier, is this week, Pastor Denise, this Friday the 25th, we want to get in all the names of everybody who wants to be a part of that, and I want to encourage everybody who wants to come to this event, and do not miss it, guys. You need to be at this event, okay? Whatever it takes, guys, you need to be at this event, September the 27th. Now, this deadline is to secure your seat. The deadline to secure your seat will be this Friday. Please do not hesitate. We want to secure your seat, and we want to fill this bus up, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as possible. So that, we want to have the best trip on the road. We're going to have a great time on the network. Okay, our contact information. Contact person. This is an awesome event planner. Her and her husband do a great job for us, Pastor Denise. Her name is Miss Marie Lathan. And her numbers, I'm going to give you her numbers. Got okay to give the numbers out. I'll give them out twice, ladies and gentlemen. Marie Lathan's number for you to call to secure your seat today and make arrangements for that is 678-562-5735. Once again, Marie's first number is 678-522. Her second number, she has a cell number and an office number. Her second number, ladies and gentlemen, for all those who are going to be headed to the 10 University in September, is 770-425-2875. That's 770-425-2875. All payments will be made through Ms. Layton, ladies and gentlemen, via credit card, PayPal, or check, or et cetera. So she'll be glad to make arrangements with you on that $150 round trip, secure your seat, okay? Also, too, you can give me a call, Kevin Vaughn. For those who don't have my number out there, 404-401-0233. Kevin Vaughn for backup, 404-401-0233 for additional information. Guys, we are excited. Pastor Denise, it's going to be awesome. We're going to take everybody. We got people already saying, when are you going to release the information? We just did, Pastor. We just released it officially today. We want to get that bus filled up. So for everybody who's in the 10 and looking at the business who want to come to this awesome event, come to meet Melanie McGill. Come to meet Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale. Come to meet all the leaders, Melissa Honeybee. You're going to meet Pat Lowe and the awesome team up here as well, and all the other leaders that will be there, just to name a few, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm excited, Pastor Denise. It's going to be an awesome event.
Great.
Okay, great.
Well, we
Back
are
to you,
looking
Pastor.
forward to that. So to get in touch with Kevin Vaughn and those who want to be a part of that bus trip. Only 55 seats, so make sure your name is reserved for that by Friday. Well, I'm going to bring on my business partner, One Star, Pastor John. I can't wait for this call to get started. I'm looking forward to this testimony. So, Pastor John, are you there, sir?
I am here. Wow. 150 bucks round trip is a steal. You guys better not get on that right now. Boy, I'm going to be talking to some people in Atlanta saying, hey, listen, you guys need to come on up here. I have a daughter and some grandkids. And say, hey, this is a good time to come visit Papa. 150 bucks round trip. Get on the bus. You can get a chance to get exposed to the new business and see me. Yeah. That's a great deal. I tell you what, I should be on it because you know that's not just going to be no regular bus ride. That's going to be a party bus. Yeah, you got Kevin Vaughn leading the charge down there. You know it's going to be a party bus with some snacks. Y'all going to be singing. Going to be all kind of things going on that day, boy. Woo! That's awesome.
I said you better get on there before you hit North Carolina. Because if you don't have a seat before you get to North Carolina, all seats are gone. I already know it.
I tell you, I'm so excited. Make me want to fly down so I can ride the bus. Well, good, Kevin Vaughn. Thank you for pulling that together, man. And it's great leaders like you that keep this company moving, keep everything excited, and keep people engaged. So thank you for pulling that together, man. Awesome job. Yeah. Well, we got a great testimony, as you may know. We always like to feature some new testimonies and testimonies that we think will help people connect with more people in their business to grow their business. And, the great thing about this testimony, it is a brand new testimony out of a brand new market that we just entered. It's all the way from the UK, all right? As you guys know, we just opened up the UK, and this gentleman, amazing. This guy He has an amazing testimony as a result of the products he's been using. He's been using the product a little bit longer than we had opened up because he had a friend there that was getting him the product real quickly, So he has a great testimony. So I'm gonna invite Dr. Anita Poole, all the way from the UK, my business partner, my team member, the one who's really, really leading the effort there for us. And really have been working on getting this UK open for over a year. She's been patiently waiting. She's been sending Mel and Amy emails. She's been pressuring me. Dale, what about the UK? Is it going to open yet? Have you heard anything? She's been diligent to really, really be faithful, be a team player, be loyal as over the last year waiting for the UK open. So she's doing a great job. I would bring her to the call, and she's going to bring in her guest, Miss Anita Poole. Are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me okay, Dale?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you great. Take it away.
Okay, my fantastic business partner, Dale Wafer. I just have loved, working with you over the last year, and as you say, kind of diligently working in the background on TEN and supporting the team regardless of the fact that it hasn't been opened in the UK until now, which is so exciting. So, yeah, I can definitely hear, I heard Tiara absolutely on fire last week. I heard Nikisha on fire yesterday when I caught up on the call, thanks to Terry. And, that bus is going to be, Kevin, that bus is going to be on fire with you guys on Cell Energy and Super 10 and B12, B3, and all of your personalities and the huge opportunity. My goodness, that bus is going to be trailblazing. So, and thanks very much, Kevin, for filling me in quickly for me yesterday on the quotes. Actually, interestingly enough, the reason why I couldn't get to the phone in time for the quotes is because somebody actually stopped me literally in the street. She had heard something that I was telling somebody else. It was a business about TEN. She waited outside, caught me as I was going outside, and actually stopped me and said, could you tell me a little bit more, because this is my situation and I really think I'd like to try those products. She took me into her car. Her husband was in the car waiting for her, told me her history, and then asked me to show her the tubes. I mean, these TEN tubes are really phenomenal. That's the effect, basically. So, when you're speaking to people, folks, maybe speak just not too loud, but just a little louder so that people around you can hear, and people will stop you and actually ask you about the products and the opportunity. So we have a wonderful gentleman. I've known him for many years. He is a really, really lovely person. His name is Derek Hazard. He's from the UK. He's a network marketer, and he does various other things. He's a family man, great character. He knows a lot about IT, which is his background as well. And I've been sharing a little bit of my supply with Derek over the last few months. He'll tell you more about how long he's been on the products, etc. Because he's a friend and because I felt it would help him. And it has. And he'll give you his own testimonial. But basically, he was talking to me last week about the effect it has had on his life. And I thought, my goodness, everybody needs to hear that. I spoke to Dale, and he said, yeah, you've got to have this chap onto the call. So, Derek, welcome to the call. It's lovely to have you onto the call. And in fact, today is history in the making. All of you have heard my testimonial from the UK, fibromyalgia that has improved, very much so. And this is the first testimonial that we're hearing from the UK on the TEI call, somebody using our brand new TEN product. So it really is history in the making today. So the way in which we are on this call is I have three-wayed Derek in. If you lose call, because it is a VoIP international call, then you will lose both of us, Dale and Denise, in which case please take over immediately and Derek, pop your phone down and I will recall you and three-way you in and then just interrupt Derek and Dale and Denise, who will have taken over. But Dale, you would need to send me a text to let me know that you've lost us, and then I would three-way back in. So, Derek Abbott, welcome. Can you hear us okay, Derek? Are you there?
I'm here, Anita. Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. Hi, Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale. Gosh, where do I begin? If I just start off, my condition, it's type 2.
Anita, I'm sorry, excuse me, Derek. Anita, I'm not sure if we can clear up the call. There's a lot of vibrating in the call. We can hear Derek, but there's a lot of distractions. It's like vibrating when he speaks.
Yeah, it sounds like the call is connected like halfway, and so it sounds like he's when he's talking, we're only catching a little bit of what he's saying. Is there any way that you guys can maybe disconnect, connect, and come back?
Okay, and then Derek, if you speak a little louder, and that may overcome it. Okay, so I will call, and we will three-way you back in, and
okay.
Take over Dale and Denise. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Well, this is just one of the testimonies, as we said, as we open up new markets, it's going to be people who hear about these products, and they're going to want the product. Just like Dr. Anita said, while she was talking, talking to that individual, and somebody waits her outside and really start sharing their story. That's why it's so important for us to share our stories. I was reading this this tweet from a very good friend of Pastor Denise and mine. Her name is Tammy Alvarez, and she had a tweet that I really, really liked. I don't know if you got that tweet a few weeks ago, Pastor D, but she had a tweet. She says, "Stories are what connects us to people. Share stories." And I said, wow, that's exactly what we've been telling people to do. Just share your story. Just talk, because people can relate to people, and I was in a meeting Sunday night, and we were just sharing stories. And as we shared stories, there was a gentleman came to me afterwards, and he said, well, if I could take anything away from this meeting, he said, I don't like coming to big groups and stuff like that. He said, but he said, I really felt the genuine and authentic testimonies today. He said, I really believe that what you guys said was true. And that's what we do when we're sharing stories. We're helping people to connect, and they connect to our sharing our stories. Would you agree, Pastor D?
Oh, my goodness, yes. You got to look at, I don't know if you had a chance, but I posted some of the testimonies from the event that we had at the Gaylord a couple of weeks ago, and they're just like 2 minutes long. But to hear Markel Brewster and L.A. Anderson and Mr. Ford, Sonia Bridges, to hear them share from their heart, and you can sit there and you can look at the video, you can look in their eyes, you can tell that they're speaking from their heart. And this is something that's real to them, something that's tangible, something that they feel like I can make a difference in the world. So if you get a chance, go to my Facebook page and just click on those videos and listen to their testimonies. Their stories would just warm your heart. And then just share them. Like if you don't have it, Mel says all the time, you don't have your own story, just share someone else's. But you should have your own story by now. Anita, are you back? Okay. Anita, are you there?
Did she say yes?
I think she's trying to get in there. So,
Anita, are you back?
I think she's still trying to work it out. I wanted to get to. I really want to hear Derek's
testimony. But when you talk about those testimonies, especially when we had it at the Super Saturday at the Gaylord, when you looked at the different testimony. It was a myriad of testimonies that covered all types of background, people from all type of background, all type of sickness and disease, different backgrounds. And the common denominator that they all had was they weren't getting any better. They were on medication and drugs. They weren't getting any better until they got their hands on these sprays.
What's beautiful about it, Pastor Dale, you notice when they would come to the stage, did you notice how they all kind of danced to the stage? Like when they came. Arthur Chapman was a kidney transplant patient, right? I think he said he had that 6 years ago. 6 years. And he came to the stage and he just started doing it. He got there, he just started dancing. It was like, wow. He looks young, he looks good. And he just shared because of the transplant that he wasn't able to expose himself to sun. So he couldn't get vitamin D. There was no way he could get vitamin D, not even from the sun because of the procedure he had. But now that he has the D boost, the D power, he's getting plenty of vitamin D, and he's looking good, and he's feeling good. And he just came to the stage with this new life in them, this step. This took forward. He's such an eloquent man. But when he came to the stage, he's just so, it's almost so amazing to him that this product is as good as it is. And you can tell, it's like, I don't know any other way to say it other than you just have to get the product. You have to use the product. And he said he's watching how his whole team is just growing. He said he looked in his background. His team is growing like crazy. He's like, and he said himself, what in the world is going on? He said the only thing that's going on is that we have a product that works. People use the product. They're getting the results, and they're telling everyone about it. And it's just that simple.
Well, Anita, jump in whenever you're on. When Mr. Ford was sharing, and he's talking about how fast his team was growing and things of that nature, you wouldn't know this by him if you met him. He is such a mild-mannered guy. He's very professional. He's a business owner. Yeah. He's always been an entrepreneur at heart. And but let me tell you, you let that man start talking about this product and talking about this company, and I am telling you, that mild-mannered, laid-back, forget it. Forget it, man. Obviously.
Back on the line.
Okay.
All right, you're back. Okay. All right. We called for you a couple of times. Glad you're back. Okay, you're both back. Well, take it away. Let's go right into the testimony because we're short on time now. Right to the testimony. Derek?
Okay. Derek, can you hear us okay?
Loud and clear. How's the audio from my end? Is it coming over okay?
Much better. Much better.
Okay, so Derek had some works in his area. We've used a different line now. So Derek, if you'd like to tell us a little bit about the 3 stages of your illness. I know you have diabetes, and you went through actually some very, very serious illness. The first stage, a diabetic crisis, when it was diagnosed 5 years ago, out of the blue. Then a middle stage on metformin, where you were beginning to stabilize, and then the recent third stage over the last 3 to 4 months, where you're actually beginning to feel a lot better thanks to the TEN sprays. Take it away, Derek.
Yeah, indeed. As Anita was saying, I've become very health conscious because I was, back in 2009. Through the crisis, I was pretty much slipping away. You don't really know. You're tired, and you're wondering why you feel, you're just the way you are, and until you go and get a full checkup and they diagnose you. And after this whole episode, you become I've become very, very health conscious. Having seen the dietitians and the various people that work with you to get you out of that crisis stage up to where you feel better and where you're able to pursue a normal lifestyle. With being conscious of being healthy now, I'm aware of eating healthily, fruit and veg, and watching the diet and taking regular exercise. I had a massive weight reduction, and Anita introduced me to the products, and I've been taking them, and they definitely give me a feel-good factor. I've been taking the D3, the B Boost, and the Super 10, and I feel much better for taking them. The doctor actually prescribed me to take some D3 tablets and the tablets that they've given me are quite, how can I describe them? They're elongated, kind of oval shape. And when you're taking them, you've got to make sure the water's in your mouth and the tablets are, kind of orientated in the right way so that when the water goes down, it goes down. But sometimes if it doesn't go down right, it kind of sticks at the back of your throat. So certainly using D3 sprays is so much better. So much better.
And what ended up happening, Derek, to those D3 tablets that you were prescribed?
They're still in the cupboard.
Are the TEN sprays still in the cupboard?
No, they're actually consumed, and I actually need to help me to put in an order. So I should, as we're now open in the UK, I should on the next auto ship for next month. I should be getting a 10-pack of 10 sprays. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Fantastic. And Derek, for example, you mentioned that you've also slimmed down. Did you actually have to take the Slim by 10 for that to happen?
I didn't take the Slim by 10, but I'm sure from the fruit and veg and regular exercise, and I guess from taking the Super 10, the D3 on a regular basis, and the B Boost, I feel more active. I go out with the kids. I go out riding. They're on their little scooters. Or in the park. Before I was, if you speak to anybody that has this condition, you get really tired and lethargic. But I'm certainly more energized for taking the supplements. They're getting absorbed into my system, and I feel much better for taking them. Now that my actual supply, when I spray it now, it's at the end of the container. There's just a little bit that comes out in a spray. So I'll be looking forward to getting my shipment and continuing with the products.
Absolutely. And you described to me, Derek, that even without the Slim by 10, and the reason I understand from you that you didn't need to take the Slim by 10 is because you were a reasonable weight anyway,
yeah.
And that's why we didn't include that in your regime. But you found just taking the other 3 products and feeling so much better and having the energy to actually do more and walk more and feel like doing the exercise. Have I got this right, Derek? You lost 10 kilograms from 90 kilograms to 80 kilograms. Would that be right?
Yeah, absolutely. I know it is amazing, but it's if you're getting whatever the body needs to function correctly. And I feel better for it, and I'm able to go out because the kids say, "Come on, Dad, let's go kick the ball around in the yard," or "Let's go out on the bikes, let's go out in the park." And they're very, very, very energetic, and I got to keep up with them. But I know.
So, how does it feel to be doing things that you actually felt lethargic and just didn't have the energy for with your children? How does it feel to be doing that now with your children?
Oh, this is wonderful. Being energized and not sort of feeling tired, feeling vibrant, feeling able to get up and go. It's a much, much better situation to be in.
And I understand even your friends have been commenting and people at work have been commenting. What kind of things are they saying?
They're saying, "Wow, you're looking trim, you're looking younger." And I'm kind of thinking, come on, you guys are pulling my leg. But for real, I've trimmed down. I feel good, and when people see me, I guess they see that radiating in my being. Like when you've been on holiday, you have that glow from traveling, and they're just seeing that kind of, wow, you're looking good, looking well. They see that in me, so it's a feel good factor, definitely.
That's fantastic, Derek. We are so pleased for you. You also described to me that not only are you doing more with your family and being able to exercise more and to socialize and to actually feel like doing things, but it's reflecting in your work as well. Do you want to describe to us how it's reflecting in your work and the different things that you're doing?
Well, I mean, with IT, taking calls and remotely connecting up to customers' machines and doing troubleshooting, just feeling kind of like mentally pepped up and just ready to go, rather than you get to sort of midday and somebody might shout out, "Hey, don't fall asleep over there," type of thing. You're able to go throughout the whole day without feeling exhausted and kind of worn out from a full day of events. And then I help my wife out with her
catering events. I use the MVT tools to put up her different events that she's done, if it's children events or weddings or other parties where she does the table decoration and the catering and the food and so on. You can have a look on the MVT site and you'll see some of the stuff that she does up there. But yeah, being energized, you have to be. You got to be energized to be able to get out and do that. I feel much better, than a few years ago, where you just sort of everything is like a strain, and when you just what's up with him? Why is he falling asleep over there type of thing?
Wow, that is fantastic, Derek. And I understand you're even, if that wasn't enough, you're also doing some courses and tutoring some people. So you've got some IT students as well.
Yeah, a recent tutorial, although it's been pretty basic, but using Microsoft Office products and just helping out people in the class, using the IT background, helping out people in the class with, who are not so much in the know, and they're pretty novice with using word processing, using the internet access, just using IT generally, and, being able to help them out and show them the ropes so that, they're able to feel a little bit more comfortable and find it more user-friendly and able to take it to the next level, saying that, they want to come back and do another course and advance on the basic stuff that they've done.
Wow, that is fantastic, Derek. So these three products, Super 10, B-Boost, and D-Power, seem as though they've completely changed your life, basically, your working life, your social life, your family life, and giving back to other people in terms of the course and the education you're giving out. So that sounds absolutely wonderful. And compared to how you were in diabetic crisis, I know you mentioned to me you were so ill you were on an insulin drip 5 years ago. For 6 weeks in hospital, you were that ill and you hardly knew what was going on. In fact, your fingers were very sore. You were obviously pretty close to diabetic neuropathy. So you had a very, very severe crisis. And then you had a period in between where you were desperately trying to stabilize, but not really feeling energized to be able to do the things that you want to do. And now you're competing. In fact, you competed with 2,000 graduates to get the current IT contract that you have currently, and you're doing all sorts of other things. So that is absolutely amazing. It's wonderful to have you with us. It's wonderful to have you using the MVT products and the TEN tools. And congratulations, Derek. You've ordered your own TEN products yourself as well. So good luck with absolutely everything, Derek. And I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more from you and what you're doing. So thank you very much for being on the call. Back to you, Dale and Steve.
Thank you.
Wow. Derek, man, wow. That's all I can say is here you have your life back, and you have the energy to live life. What a story. We're hearing this over and over of how people were in their homes and lethargic and couldn't do nothing, couldn't get out. And this seems to be a recurring testimony of how people are getting their lives back, and they're energetic and they're excited about what's going on just because of these little supplements that we have called 10 sprays. Amazing. Derek, we're looking forward to hear more from you as you continue to use our product and as you continue to use our sister product, My Video Talk. It was great to hear that you guys are using that as well. So thank you guys so much, Dr. Anita from the UK, and Derek, thank you guys for that great testimony. Back to you, Pastor D.
Hey, Derek, I think, I'm sitting here smiling at your story, but I'm smiling the most at the fact that you're out in the backyard now playing with your kids. It's got to feel good, right, Derek? Did you go? Is it got the? Okay, son. I just thought that was just beautiful to know that, his kids are come on, Dad, let's go outside and throw the football around. And he has the energy now to do that. And, Pastor Dale, I'm hearing a lot about this men glowing. I thought there's only women were supposed to glow. What's all this men glowing now? About the men taking the sprays, and they're glowing. It's feeling good and energized.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing in my house? What?
I think it's great.
Y'all wait on this page.
Uh-oh.
Miss T. Miss T. Did she tell y'all to go to gym?
Someone talking about Mr. T. Let's check it out. Somebody don't speak up. Talking about Mr. T. All right, y'all. Slipped up. But what's good about this is you can. It's like my sister-in-law called me last week, and she says, she said to me, she said, I'm hearing all these wonderful testimonies about the sprays, and I want to feel good. She said, it's not like I'm really sick, but I just don't have any energy. I just feel blah. I have energy, and I got these aches and pains, and like I don't want to do anything. And so it's like, she said, I need to be on these sprays. I just need to get some energy. And I said, and that's what it'll do. They give your body what you're lacking. You don't have to be sick to take the sprays. Don't think you have to be sick to take the sprays. You want to take the sprays before you get sick, so you can maintain and prevent anything from coming. But it will give you the energy, and it will give you the strength and the stability to do the things that you need to do. And that's what we're hearing with Derek. It's like he didn't need to take the 7x10, but the sprays gave him the energy to get up and go out there to play with the children, do what he wanted to do. If you remember Pastor John Martel Brewster, when he shared his testimony at the Gaylord, he said that he didn't like running. He was a football player, but he said he did not like running because it took so much out of him, so therefore he didn't want to do it. He said, but taking the sprays, he said, gave him the energy to want to go out there and run. And so the sprays gave him what he needed to do what he wanted to do. So great, wonderful, wonderful stories about our sprays. I tell you, family, we're on a mission. We got to speed it up. We got to really get the word out there with the sprays. People really need them. Help somebody feel better about themselves. Help somebody feel good, and help somebody to make a difference in their life. You never know. Today may be the day that you need to pick up that phone and call someone that's been on your mind, that's been in your spirit, that's been in your prayers. Pick up the phone and call them and let them know that you got something good for them you want them to try. And make a difference in their life. Well, Pastor, I think that's it for today. We did go a little bit over time, but we had a little bit of difficulties. But thank you all for staying on the call to hear great things that's happening here in the UK. Thank you, Anita Poole, and thank you, David. I'm sorry, Derek. And Kevin Vaughn, you have our post for today, sir?
Absolutely. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Hear you loud and clear.
Great. Hey, what a great testimony. Oh, Anita Poole, you guys are awesome out there. Can't wait. Pastor, we got to fly over there. Fly to England and see Anita Poole, if nothing. I know that.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. We've been working.
Yeah, we got to get to see her real soon. So what a great call. Hey, let me get to the
We're definitely looking forward to having you here.
Yes, I can't wait to meet you. Awesome leader. So proud of you and so excited for you over there in England. Open up the 10 system over there in England. That's going to be powerful. Hey, the quick quotes of they all come from Jim Rohn, one of the premier motivational speakers and leaders of our time here, ladies and gentlemen. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. I know Anita loves that one. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment, ladies and gentlemen. So be disciplined today in building your kingdom company. Also, too, happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It's something you design for the present. I love it. Start the day, ladies and gentlemen. Start the day with your happiness. Most of y'all woke up with happiness. I know we did today, ladies and gentlemen, down here in Atlanta. We woke up with happiness, but today, ladies and gentlemen, start your happiness right now. The last quote of the day, and we want to encourage you guys to go out and share, and invite, as Mel and Amy teach us all the time, and all our leaders do. Ideas can be life-changing. We got a great idea, ladies and gentlemen. Mel and Amy have given us an awesome business model for the entire planet. Do you understand that 90% of 6.5 billion people are sprays? Come on, guys. That's an opportunity. Ideas can be life-changing. Sometimes all you need to open the door is just one good idea. We had that idea from Amy Gill and Mr. Sam Gill. Back to you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a powerful and productive day, guys. We're in the best company on the planet. Back to you, Pastor Denise.
Thank you, One Star Kevin Kafan. And family, don't forget, reach out to Kevin to get information in regards to the bus, and make sure your name is on the list before Friday. Remember, there's only 55 seats on that bus. But I have a filling on the way, and they're going to bring in a lot of new business partners with them. So that is going to be a trip. And make sure you all videotape that, Kevin. That's going to be a fun trip to make.
Absolutely, Pastor. Yeah, we're going to have a great time. Yeah, we may even do a radio program on the bus. That's going to be fun.
And don't forget, family, if you qualify for the July Silver promotion, Do not forget to send your name and your member ID number into Followness@TEIcorporate.com. Followness@TEIcorporate.com. Send your name and your member ID number into that email address and let them know that you qualify for the July Circle promotion. Now, tonight at 8 o'clock, join Mr. T and show me the money. Join Mr. T tonight, 8 o'clock. You'll hear more wonderful testimonies and great things about the company. And right after Mr. T at 9 o'clock p.m., this is Eastern Standard Time, join the beautiful Pat Lowe and her husband, handsome husband, Ed, as they also have more testimonies and more great things that are happening here in Team Effort Network. And be back on the call again tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And know this, family, you are loved and you are greatly appreciated. Have a great day on purpose. Mwah.